It's been very hard to attract clientele here because of the amount of homeless that we have around that have completely disrespected our property, that believe it's a public bathroom, that believe it's a place where they're entitled to live. And when we have events, we're fortunate enough that usually they stay away, but the fact of the matter is how many people have driven past before they come and decide not to come. And it's the same thing with the inn. We have guests that come in sometimes that are just totally freaked out by what they've seen driving down Walnut Street and around the park and refuse to stay at the inn. It's horrible. I will never say that these people don't deserve help. I don't believe that the answer is to just push them along to be somebody else's problem. But we can't just ignore them. The help has to be available to give them. There has to be a place. You can't just call the cops and have them taken off your property when the cops don't have any place to take them. There's no place for them to go to get the assistance they need. And unfortunately, the people that are out here right now are the ones that are least likely to be able to get in the shelters, and they're the ones that are ultimately the most responsible for dragging the image of Lewiston down.
What's helped you?
I don't know, honestly. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know? But I left and came back. You know, and when I came back, I was homeless. But I could have went one or two ways. I could have went back to it, or I could have went and got help, and that's what I did.
There is nobody in America that should be living on the streets for any reason other than their own personal choice, in which case they're breaking the law. So that's just my opinion. I think that help needs to be easier to get. I think that even if you're lucky enough to get into a day program, if you're going back to that same environment as soon as that day program's over, how hard is it to actually kick your issue? You're still surrounded by all those triggers.
If you're mental right, then everything follows after, you know?
I'm going through some.
That's what I think. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm in counseling and stuff now. I'm doing it. I mean, I have help, believe it or not, from people that you wouldn't even think would want to help.